Hello everyone, and welcome back to Monster Loves You, where we have become an adolescent monster. This is us, I'm assuming. We're a little green, blobby blue. And enter the big bad world. Coffee. We have like a coffee pipe straight into our house. So let's enter the big bad world. Adventure in the town seems to be the only thing we can click on so far. Choose your adventure. Let's do the caution sign. Canillo asks limps towards you. He points one huge eye at you and cackles, I got a shock working on the power line and it's still down. Help me out? Ask how dangerous it is. If the electrical fluid inside the line gets on you, well, it hurts like a million bees, only they're not bees because they make honey. Oh gosh. We'll help him. You soon find yourself dangling from power lines over the main street of Omen. The break is ahead and now it could get dangerous. Take it slow and safe. You help patch the power line before much more electrical fluid leaks out. It's not easy, but you manage to avoid getting any of the fluid on yourself. So that's what this purple stuff is, I think. Maybe. We got bravery and kindness out of that. We're at 48 kindness, 50 cleverness, 30 bravery, 30 ferocity, and 24 honesty. We're not a very honest monster. Uh-oh. Ooh, an explosion. You, Nash Nash, and the Scapegoat are having an impromptu picnic in the street. The fresh moss you dunk in the tea is delicious. Some birds, twittering and chirping in a friendly way, circle and land among the crumbs. The birds start pecking at the crumbs, but then they start hopping onto you and pecking at you too. You have crumbs on you and they want them right now. Ignore the birds, they're harmless. They're annoying, but they're better than ants. Those things get into a monster's pelt and itch. Oh, we lost ferocity. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to hurt birds. Why would I want to hurt birds? That'd be just so sad. Paw prints seem like fun. You're heading home with a dead rabbit you found. Suddenly a fox appears. He sidles up to you and asks, are you going to eat all of that? Share it. You tear the rabbit into two pieces. It splits unevenly. One chunk has most of the meat. The fox looks up hungrily. Give him the good one. You and the fox enjoy the delicious rabbit. Crunchy. Well, we got more kindness. We're now at 66 kindness. That's a lot. Can we, sometimes the other monsters, they jump around, but only our monster jumps around. He says a whole bunch of things. This one has iceberg in it. Okay, ooh, we have another footprint, or lifting. Let's do talking. This one seems like a talking one. Greed Blitz walks past your stoop. He stops, coughs, and tilts his head, proudly showing off his baseball hat. It makes him look ridiculous. What's baseball? Some human sport involving large wooden bats. It's something you could see making an appearance in monster culture. Baseball. That's really cute. Ask him about the hat. Ask him about the hat. Greedsplit says, I gave a talking fox a whole bushel of rabbits for it. He said it's what all the smartest humans are wearing these days. Monsters walk by pointing and snickering at the ridiculous chapeau as they do. He's happy. Greedblitz nods, tips his hat to, moves on. So that didn't give me anything. Why, I don't understand. If people are wearing stuff that you think looks weird but they like it, why would you rain on their parade? It doesn't matter. I still don't know what this green and red thing is. I don't. Okay, let's do the lifting one. Squeak fed, squeak fed, squeak fed. You follow the odd sound until you find Gobclaws. She's dragging a dusty, broken wagon back home. Looks like hard work. Ask her what's in the wagon. The wagon's full of more wagon pieces. I may be able to put it back together. Can you help me? From her limp, you gather she has a busted leg at the moment. You flex your claws, still not fully healed from a recent fight. You could hurt yourself if you help her. Help her pull it. It's easier to move with both of you helping. Gobclaws thanks you, and the two of you enlist the Scapegoat to help even more. Got kindness. The goat is strong enough to give you a wagon ride once the wheels are on, and he does. How nice of him. Our honesty, like, never goes up. I feel like that's a terrible thing, but we haven't been lying. Like, it hasn't gone down, so that's a good thing, right? Ooh, let's go on an adventure with trees. Such a nice day. Perfect weather to wander outside of town, though you're really not supposed to leave until you're older. Wander the forest pass. What glorious weather. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, squirrels are squirreling things away in their squirrel homes. Keep walking. You really don't see why young monsters are supposed to stay in town. Who's gonna hurt you? A squirrel? A tree? Hey, what was that? You think you see a bear. Is it a human? It's just a twig snapping. Everything's fine. You soon forget the sound of the snapping twig. It was probably a friendly badger or a clumsy bear. Silly old bear stepping on a snap. Keep walking. You hear the sound again, then 2 more times in rapid succession. Something's behind you or under cover of the trees. I think we should run away. Good idea. You run home as fast as you can, avoiding further trouble, though you spend the rest of the day looking over your shoulder. So we got a whole bunch of bravery from that. We're now at 48 bravery. But I'm not very ferocious. That's why I don't I don't do fights, because I'm assuming we need high ferocious for that. I don't know though. I don't know if these affect how the adventures go for you. I don't really know anything about this game at all. Let's see the footprint. Loud, drooly, snapping sounds come from the square where you see Prifrock. Prifrock, single-clawedly, taking on a rampaging pack of wolves. He grunts at you for help. Are these wolves a threat? Any monster can defeat almost any animal with ease. You should be able to take care of them. Help him scare them away. Making your ugliest faces, you and Prifrock terrify the pack, scattering the wolves into the forest. I don't want to fight. Like, I want to be a friendly monster. I don't know my own name. Kiki. Portent, Mortent, Bay Square, Carestare. That seems like it could be the name of, like, their daycare. There's a scared monster. Nash is picking on the tiny bliss tree. She gets knocked down every time she gets up. Nash asks if you want to help. Ask why she's doing that to Bliss Tree. I feel like it, and look at those tears. That's not very nice of you, Nash. I'd rather fight you, Nash. Without even a thanks, Bliss Tree runs away, leaving you and Nash to tussle in the street. Do you push the attack? Nah. You turn and walk away. Nash tackles you from behind and begins slashing your back with her claws. The two of you struggle until you're both hurt too badly to continue. Nash says, "Good fight." Well, that was interesting. I was just trying to help the little guy. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. Yes. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors. What, who, the, where, why now? They tell you it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods. The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. Wait patiently. After a while, the muttering stops, though the murmuring goes on for some time longer. Finally, the assembling monsters come to a decision. The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. What's happening? This is the end of your adolescence. Your body becomes tougher, and other grown-up monsters will be more likely to listen when you speak. The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. What do they want from you now? You see concern in some of their faces, but very little respect. So what? You can become an adult without earning any respect, but when the time comes, all too soon, to become an elder, you'll dissolve and pass away without it. Oh dear. That's not good. You see concern, wait for them to assign your task. It's immediately clear to the crowd that you are very kind for a monster. So nice of them to think so. You're sent into the goat pit to groom the scapegoat. The goat is unusually unruly and angry today. Let the goat freak out, then calmly groom it. Requires kindness. So in the adult stage, we are... Oh gosh. Oh, we got respect. Oh, that's what this is. It's respect. Okay, I don't think you can have... I don't know, maybe you can have respect before now? I don't know. You let the scapegoat butt you with its horns till it's tired. Then you use claws like clippers. You give it a nice trim, pick off some tasty parasites. The crowd is impressed. Share them. They're impressed with your generosity. Everyone eats a parasite or two and smiles. Yes, we got 5% respect. Here's how you are doing. Yeah, so we're really good on kindness. Yep. You're an adult now. You'll grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Politic with monsters. Explore the whale mist. So we have 14 days for this one, which is a lot more. Well, is it? I think the last one was 8, so it's almost double, a little bit less. So I think we need a lot of respect to politic with monsters, so we may want to explore some first. Yeah, probably will. But we're going to do that next time. So if you enjoyed this episode of Monster Loves You, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm the Purple Peggy Sis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.